Hello everyone. So today is a very special day. We are going to celebrate Earth Day in this lesson. And Earth Day is a day where we can celebrate our beautiful home Earth and we can create some recycled art. Recycled art is when we take objects that we have already used or we don't have a purpose for anymore, and we turn that into beautiful artwork. So you can look around your house and see what you can find for this. You could use cardboard, cereal boxes, plastic bottles, bottle caps, or you can just use recycled newspaper or paper to cut up for this. So there's a lot of choice in creating recycled art, and you can get very creative in what you make. Let's look at some examples of recycled art. What do you see in this recycled art piece? Do you recognize any of these objects that you may have in your house? I see birthday candles, an old container, and the way the materials are used creates a robot. Let's take a look at Veronika Richterova's recycled artwork. If you look closely, what material is that? These are just plastic bottles that are colored with markers. So this is a very creative piece of artwork. She created plants and cactuses from recycled bottles. Creating imaginary plants. Why is this plant here, and how does it affect its environment? So usually plants are really helpful and they give oxygen out. So we can get a little bit creative with our imagined plants and imagine whatever we think the purpose of our plant is. The first step to creating our imagined plants is to create the base of the plants. Here are a few ideas for creating the base of your plant. So here I have some recycled cardboard that I found in my house and that I painted green. Here I have just a cardboard tube, so from your paper towels or your toilet paper even, you can create a base. And the last one I have is just a Pringles can, and I put paper over it. To create this base, I took a pair of scissors and I held them out straight. I cut the edges, and when I cut the edges, I was able to flower out the petals and make the tube stand up. So you can see it stands up. Now that we have created the base of our plants, we are going to add leaves, flowers, our fruit onto our magical imagined plants. So now I'm going to paste on my details. So I made some leaves. I just cut out some shapes. I'm going to put this onto my plant using tape. I'm going to add my confetti cannon. So that is going to be the flower of my plant. So I have added a piece of cardboard with paper on it. I just cut up some cardboard for this project. And then I have created some leaves, the stem, and I just put it on a piece of paper where I could put down some color for the base. So it gives it a little bit more of the environment that the flower is in. So now I am going to put in my seeds. So I made confetti seeds. So here's some of the confetti. So that is my final plant. The last step is to create a label for your plant. So you may notice when you go to the market and see plants that they have a little stick with a label that you put in the ground next to your plant. Well, I took a stick and I taped it to a piece of paper, a little tiny square, and then I wrote on it the name of my plant. So this is a confetti flower, and it comes from confetti seeds. So the confetti is the seed. water 3 times a day, place in sunlight. So these are instructions on how we need to take care of our plant and the purpose of our plant. And watch the confetti surprise bring joy. The purpose of my plant is to bring kindness to others. So when you place the flower in the sunlight, it blows up confetti and brings joy to everybody. So what's the purpose of your flower? I'm excited to see them.